Alright, so it's the Christmas season. I have a ton of videos and streams and podcasts coming out next week, but I figured today it'd be a good idea to make this video because we do this video every single year. It is my updated jersey collection for 2024, and guys, I got almost all of the other jerseys from my other house that you guys never see, or if you did see them, they were in the very early days of this channel. So we have nearly 50 jerseys here that we're going to go through in probably this 30-minute long video that it'll end up turning into. First off, a couple things to clarify. I do have all 32 teams in here, multiple jerseys from all 32 teams as well for the most part. There are only 4 jerseys that are currently not in the collection in here that I do have. One of them is a Flyers jersey that I gave to my sister. One of them is a Golden Knights jersey that I gave to my sister. And the other 2 are duplicates to these that are just at my other house, just because in case if I'm over there and I need them, but I don't really need them here. So anyhow, let's get into it here. They're in alphabetical order for the most part, so let's get started. Starting off with 2 jerseys, and I'm just going to go through both of these at the same time because honestly, I mean, they're pretty generic. It's the All-Star jerseys, I think for 2022, the 2022 All-Star jerseys. Nobody on the back. For those who have been following the channel for a while, you guys will know that I use these, or, well, the only reason why I use these jerseys is if, like, it's a video on not a certain team, or for years until about this time last year, I used them for videos for teams that I did not have jerseys for. But now I have jerseys for all 32 teams, so I really don't use these much. I use them in podcasts sometimes, but I really don't use them that much, if I'm being honest. All right, next up then, moving into the actual teams, you have the Anaheim Ducks old away jersey. Again, you guys will know my opinion. I'm not a big fan about the Ducks jerseys. It's not a bad jersey. I kind of have to wear it. I don't really have a choice. I am, like, actively trying to get another Ducks jersey in the collection. So I may not wear this one that often anymore if I do get another one. But I do like the shoulder patch. That's obviously the logo that they have now. It's a Reebok as well, which you guys know that I'm all right with Reeboks. They're fine. So yeah, the other Ducks jersey, Ducks quote unquote, that I have is a Mighty Ducks jersey, and this is what I got before I got this one actually, and it is a Mighty Ducks Charlie Conway jersey. Now you guys are gonna be blown away. Shoulder patch is really nice, but I didn't even watch the Mighty Ducks until like a couple months ago. I watched it in the off season, and I was hooked. I was on like a camping trip, and I watched like all 3 of them on that camping trip. So, yeah, I was hooked with the Mighty Ducks, but yeah, I got this like literally almost 4 years ago, and ever since then it's kind of been, you know, just something that I use sometimes in videos, but not very often because again, I was at my other house, and until recently I have not been there that much. Next up then, moving into the my beloved Coyotes jerseys. There's 3 of them here because you guys know that I am a Coyotes fan. And by the way, there's no Utah yet. I'm trying to get a Utah one, but they're expensive as heck. Probably going to be a birthday gift, if anything. But Arizona Coyotes home. This was, I think, my 2nd or 3rd ever jersey. I think it's my 2nd, and it's Keller. You love to see that. Clayton Keller. For those who don't know, my favorite player on the Coyotes, one of my favorites like ever. It goes Claude Giroux and then Clayton Keller, but I do need to make an updated list because there's a few new players on that list that I think I do definitely need to talk about. But yeah, Keller, one of my favorite jerseys. I don't get to wear that one often either. The one that I wear the most in videos, I would say, in the history of this channel for Coyotes is this one. It's an Ekman-Larsson away. Again, you guys will know my opinions with the away jerseys. I don't really like to wear them unless if I have to. But yeah, I like this one. It's nice. Again, it's literally just that one, but in the away. And then I have a Kachina. Thank you to Keegan, that Wings fan, for getting me this on TikTok. He gave me this in like a Secret Santa. Me and the Hockey Talk crew were doing. It's like I think this is literally from when they started. The very first year, 97, 98, I believe. So again, very cool jersey. Happy to have it in the collection. I would love to get a black one. as well, and like the more modern black one too would be great to get. Even like a reverse retro too. So that would be a good idea as well. Next up, this is a jersey that was recently added to the collection. It may not even be like an official jersey. It kind of looks like it's actually like a knockoff. I'm gonna be like honest with you. I got it at a I think it was a Goodwill or a Salvation's Army while I was shopping around with my girlfriend. Atlanta Thrashers jersey. I have only worn this once. It's funny because the sleeves are literally so short. The sleeves are so short. I've only worn this once, and it was in a podcast. I do have it up on display in the back, but I thought it'd be like, hey, I don't talk about the Thrashers that much or anything like that, but yeah, they're up there, and I think it's pretty cool. I still love that logo. Again, I would love to get a Thrashers jersey at some point that's like official and not one that I got from a Goodwill. But yeah, I still think that that's pretty cool. Moving into the Boston Bruins ones, we got two Bruins ones. Starting off with a Bruins Tyler Seguin. This is like basically their home at this point. You got the Bruins primary shoulder there, and then it's Seguin. Just prefacing, I should have said this with OEL, but one thing you're going to really notice throughout all these jerseys is that it's former players. You're going to notice that a lot, and a lot of it is because I was trying to get jerseys of I was just trying to collect them. I was trying to collect all 32 teams, and it didn't really matter what players I had on the back, if any. So I ended up with a bunch of Tyler Seguins and Jack Eichels and Oliver Ekman-Larssons and all that stuff. So yeah, Seguin. I like this jersey. I'll definitely wear it more in Bruins-related videos, but the one that I wear the most and the one that is the most like well-known, I've worn this one so much, is my Bruins alternate. I love this thing. I do a jersey rankings every year in the summer. I think this has been in the top 5 the last 5 years that I've been doing the rankings. So, yeah, one of my favorites for sure. Huge fan of this one, and I definitely hope they keep it as their alt for sure. It might not even be their alt anymore, actually. I don't even know. Next up, Buffalo Sabres. I got the Sabres home, and guess who it is? It's Jack Eichel. Again, I don't wear this one in public. I wear it only in Sabres-related videos, because if I wore an Eichel jersey in public, I don't think Sabres fans would be very happy, or they would be, like, depressed. One of the two things. But, yeah, it's just a blue home. It's nothing really too special. I wear it in the Sabres videos. I don't really wear it outside of that. After that, you move into the Calgary Flames ones. You have a Flames jersey here. It's the home. It's got the Atlanta Flames A, and it's Sean Monahan. So I thought that was pretty cool. You see Monahan really popping off this year with Columbus. I've been putting this one on display a lot recently just because I'm very happy that Sean Monahan's been playing well. Especially with what he's gone through, and not just with the Gaudreau stuff. He's really struggled at points in his career, especially in the latter stages with the Flames. He's really rejuvenated himself with Montreal and the Blue Jackets. And then the next one is basically the same thing. Again, this was at my this is on my other house for a reason. It's literally the same thing, except it's a Fanatics, and it's just nobody on the back. I think I got this from Hockey Jerseys on like Twitter and Instagram. They would do like the jersey buying thing, and I'd always get duplicates of what I have. It's just like, it's a normal thing. Next up then, Carolina Hurricanes. This is from, I think, the 97-98 season. The first year they were in Carolina, I believe. Or I think it might have been 2001. I don't know. Anyways, this is basically it. I wear this in all my Hurricanes videos too. We'd love to get a more modern version of it for sure. Again, I could think of plenty of players that I would love to get it of. But yeah, I definitely want to. This is one of the things that I want to get a more modern version of in the future. But Christmas, I'm not expecting jerseys unless if I get like a PWHL. But I'm not really expecting anything. After that, then you move into the Chicago Blackhawks. Stan Mikita on the back. This is one of the vintage Blackhawks jerseys that I have. I have worn this in almost every single Blackhawks related video. It's the only Hawks jersey I have. Again, I would love to get a home of the Blackhawks with the actual logo on it and not the vintage. But hey, I still think it's cool. Yeah. After that, then you move into Colorado, and you get to Joe Sakic. This is, I think it's like their older version. It's a vintage, obviously, as you can tell. I like the Yeti foot on the on the ground, the C as well. But it's their vintage. The colors are a little bit different. It's basically the same, though, so you guys will see me wearing that in my Colorado-related videos. But again, it is something that, I enjoy doing for sure as well. After that, then, you got Columbus. Blue Jackets. Got a Blue Jackets home, but it's Max Domi. Domi actually did not spend too long with the Columbus Blue Jackets. But that trade that happened in 2020, which was one of my more popular videos, turned into a lose-lose for both teams, I would say. Gonna be honest, it was probably a lose-lose. Unless if Columbus got something really good in that return, but I don't think so. Next up, my favorite jersey. Probably my favorite jersey of the collection, and it still is the Dallas Stars. The storyline behind this is incredible. Again, I talked about this in a news video almost like over 4 years ago. I said that I didn't like it. I see them play with it on the ice, and I loved it. It's Jamie Benn. I was so happy when I got one. I wore it to school the next day. I was like pumped, and yeah, this thing is awesome. Again, one of my favorites in the collection, and I still wear it in every single Dallas Stars video. Next up, Detroit Red Wings, home. Just, they're home. Again, it's very basic, as you can clearly tell. Like, there's only a white stripe. It's Nyquist on the back, because of course it is. But again, like, I think it's still clean. Again, I just really, I don't want to get like a away or an alt or anything like that. I just want to get a basic generic Red Wings jersey. And that's what I got. Next up then, Edmonton Oilers. This was one of the later adds to the collection. I don't even think this was in the collection videos last year. Edmonton Oilers, Wayne Gretzky. There's actually, I think, 2 Gretzky jerseys in the collection. One you'll see in like literally 2 seconds. This is one of them. Again, it's a vintage, more or less just the same. There's nothing really different here. It's pretty much the same as the Oilers regular jersey. I know there's some like jersey fans in the comments who are going to be like, you did it wrong. No, they're not the same. Okay. They basically are. And for me, who makes videos on the internet and it doesn't really matter, chill out. All right. They're not going to like that either. Next up, we got Florida Panthers, and this is one of the examples of a duplicate that I have. I have the exact same jersey as this one, except it's Fanatics. And it is at my other house. I just decided keep it there because I don't really need 2 of these. I like the Sunshine patch, one of my favorites for sure. But yeah, very basic. They're old jersey, I think. But yeah, I wear it in Panthers videos. Again, would love to get a home because I want to get the more modern logo, of course. But still, one of my favorites for sure. Next up, Los Angeles Kings. LA Kings. You know when I said that there was 2 Wayne Gretzky jerseys? Well, there's the other one. It's the Kings. Actually, it's their new logo. So basically this kind of worked out. I got this at Christmas of last year, and I was able to, kind of use this logo as a more modern logo. So I was like, oh, that's great. Again, it's a little bit different than what this is, but it's basically the same. Don't get triggered at me. But yeah, it's basically the same. So yeah, that was something that I was happy with as well when I saw they were changing their logo. Okay. Next up then, Minnesota Wild. And you have Andrew Brunette, so the current coach of the Nashville Predators at the time of recording of this video. Again, that could change, but one of their, it is their home. For years, I thought it was their alt for some reason, but it's their home. Again, maybe just because it's Reebok and the way that this thing is, I'm not a huge fan of it. Would love to get a more newer version of the jersey, but I still think it's nice. Again, I wear it in Wild videos, as you can obviously tell. I don't wear it that often, though, because it's not the most comfortable jersey in the world. Again, that may not matter, but still. All right. After that, then, we're basically in the halfway mark. You're going to get in, like, a lot of these teams have 1. The Flyers have, like, 12. You start off, then, with a Montreal Canadiens, Jonathan Drouin jersey. And this one's a little bit, the numbers are a little frayed and the logo's a little messed because all of the jerseys that I have hung up in my closet have really been, like, taking a toll on some of these. But still, again, wear this in Canadiens-related videos. I do wear it in public sometimes, but Drouin doesn't get that good of a rep in Montreal, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Drouin, I like the jersey. Again, Montreal's are always clean. All of the original 6-1s are genuinely pretty clean, to be honest. All right, Nashville Predators, and it is a Smashville jersey. Duchesne, yeah, this one, like, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm gonna be honest. It was the 2022 Stadium Series. The numbers are uneven. The number back here is like massive, like it's so big. The numbers on the shoulder patch are huge. Not my favorite jersey. Again, Duchesne's not even there anymore. He was when I got this, but yeah, overall, I would love to get a home, but yeah, not a huge fan, honestly. All right, next up then, New Jersey Devils. You got two Devils jerseys here. The first one is one that was at my other house and I don't wear that much. It is a Devils All-Star jersey from, I think, 2019, I'm pretty sure. The 2019 All-Star game, or 2020, it says it right here. But yeah, these were the ones where it was made out of like the recycling from the ocean, I'm pretty sure. I saw that, or that might have been 2019, but I don't know. It's still cool. I still like these. I love how like the logo like is all red and it really comes out. These are one of my favorites All-Star jerseys all time, but yeah, I thought these were really cool, and that was my first Devils jersey. Or no, my second Devils jersey. My first one was this one, and you guys will know that I'm a massive fan of Corey Schneider. The early times of this channel, Schneider was still playing, and I was a big fan of him. Obviously, since then, he's retired, which is really unfortunate, but yeah, I still think that this is one of my favorites. It's still in the collection, even though it's just a Devils home. The connection that I have with Schneider is one of my favorites, honestly. Next up then, New York Islanders, and the Islanders one, I think is like their old one from the 80s or the 90s, I'm pretty sure. It's an old CCM, it's an NHL certified product. It was made in Canada. Trying to see if there's like a tag on it or anything, because I can't really remember. I probably ripped the thing off, to be honest with you. It's a CCM, so that tells you that it's pretty old, but I'm pretty sure it might be from the early 90s or late 90s, but still, I like this jersey. It's pretty basic. It's just literally just the Islanders logo, but I think that it's still pretty cool. All right, the jersey curse continues as you get to a Rangers Mika Zibanejad. Yeah, the curse really does continue. Yeah, Zibanejad is still on the team, but he might not be by the time we do this video next year, because it seems like the Rangers are just really moving on from anyone and everyone at this point. But yeah, I like the jersey. Again, I like the wording. The wording's my favorite. The stripes are great. It's the American flag colors, but yeah, still just a cool jersey. Nothing really much else to say. Next up, Ottawa Senators, and you guessed it, it's the old one, but it is Erik Karlsson on the back, of course. Again, would love to get a more modern version and like a Claude Giroux. That would be awesome. Again, that's one of the things I put on my wish list. But yeah, I think that this still is a nice jersey. I wear it in my Sens videos as much as I can. So yeah, I like this one for sure as well. All right, and with that being said, we move on to the Philadelphia Flyers. And literally every single jersey that is in this collection for the Flyers are players who are no longer on the team. So let's dive in. We'll start off with a Scott Hartnell Reebok. It's the home. It's basic. I'm not even really going to go too much into it because there's literally like 4 other jerseys that are just like it. Okay. So this is the Flyer Stadium Series from 2019. It was a very nice jersey. You can tell there's some Chickies and Pete's stains on there because you guys know that I love my Chickies and Pete's. There's the shoulder patch, but guess who's on the back? I can't wear this in public. I can't even really wear it in videos because people will know who's on the back. It's really annoying with the way that is, but I can't control it. Again, it is such a nice jersey. That's what the frustrating part is. It's a nice jersey. It was one of my favorites for so long, and then it happened. So again, I yeah, I don't wear it anymore. It's still in the collection, obviously. I'll have it on display sometimes. But just because who's on the back, I really can't wear the thing. Unfortunately. Next up, then, we have I would say, one of my favorites. It's the Flyers home, but it's got my name on the back. Isn't that cool? And some signed things from the Reading Royals. And I plan on, over the course of this channel and everything, I'm going to try and get as many like former, current ECHL, AHL, NHL players to sign this jersey. Then I'm going to get another and have it same thing over again. Again, I'll probably get another one that's just like clean that I don't even touch it. But the story behind this, though, is that I got it as a Christmas gift in January. It was literally the sickest thing ever. I love it. I love my dad for it. Then I went to a Royals game on my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend. They were doing like a post-game skate with the players because in the ECHL they do things like that. And I was like, oh crap, I don't have anything for them to sign. Can you sign my jersey? And yeah, that's kind of where it went. But yeah, a little bit annoying, but what can you do? You can always get another jersey, I guess. Next up then is the Flyers Fanatics home. Nothing much to go into there again. This one I will go into. It is the Flyers Stadium Series from this past year. So I have the one from 2019. I have the one from 2024. So this is cool. I like this. Nobody on the back, but this is still cool. It's an Adidas. I got it for like $80 at a mall. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm taking that. Like, come on. Like, this is a cool one to have. This is one of my favorites. So, yeah, love this one for sure. Next up then, just two more Flyers homes. This one's a Reebok, but it's Claude Giroux. Again, I don't wear these ones that much at all. I really don't wear these ones that much. They will be on display, so sometimes you'll see like 5 Flyers jerseys in the back, and that's just because my wheel picked 5 Flyers jerseys. But yeah. And then finally with the Flyers, it's just a Goss Despair home. So again, as you can tell, like literally all of these are just players who are no longer on the team or a jersey that I can't wear. So you guys see that I really struggle sometimes when I'm going to games wearing jerseys. But half the time I just wear my Nordic one. I don't even really care. All right, Pittsburgh Penguins then up next. We got 2 Penguins jerseys here. We have a Penguins Sidney Crosby home. Thanks, LeBlanc, for giving me this. This was a great present, even though I didn't ask for it, but thanks. Yeah, still cool. I wear it in my Penguins videos. And then I also have a Pittsburgh Penguins reverse retro. Or I think is this their third or the reverse retro? I think it's their third. Cool. It's nice. I got it for cheap at a store. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, all I really have to say. Just a cool one to have in the collection. Next up then, kind of like a generic one. I really shouldn't be going off screen that much. I'm sorry. Quebec Nordiques home. I wear this in some videos, some podcasts. You see it in the back. I don't really have a reason to. It's kind of funny though, because like my YouTube channel is literally based off of the Quebec Nordiques. So it's weird that I don't do anything that way. Moving into the other teams, you have the San Jose Sharks. Sharks home. Got this from Keegan, that Wings fan as well. I think this is the only other one that I got from him. I'm pretty sure. He might have gotten me another one, but I don't really remember. Yeah, so San Jose Sharks home. Pretty nice. It's from, I think, the early 90s, I'm pretty sure. Again, I should do more research on these videos. Then we have, and this was like a one from a couple years ago, Seattle Kraken home. It's Mark Giordano on the back. It's not Jordan Eberle, but still, I think it's a nice jersey. Again, I wear it in my Kraken-related videos. It's probably one of my favorites. It's really clean as well. So, yeah, one of my favorites there, too. I love to have that one. Next up, then, you have three Blues jerseys. And I'm just going to go through 2 of them right away because they're literally the same thing. They're basically homes. They are Fanatics and Reebok. And then on the back, you got TJ Oshie and Vladimir Tarasenko. So, yeah, 2 players who are long gone from both of those teams. And then I also have the Blues Winter Classic from 2022. So, pretty cool. And then it's Tarasenko again. So, I have 2 Tarasenko jerseys. I think that's one of 2 instances in this entire collection where I have 2 of the same player. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. All right. Move into the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning home. It's Nikita Kucherov. One of my oldest jerseys in my collection. I've been wearing this for years. Again, we saw 2 Lightning Stanley Cups at the beginning of this channel's existence, and I got to wear this jersey a lot. Again, if you guys watched the room tour a couple days ago, you guys will know that I have my pennants set up in the order of videos that I made. The Lightning are up near the top, so I've worn this jersey like almost 70 times. Like, I've worn this jersey a lot. Okay, next up, moving into the Toronto ones. There's, I guess, 3 of them. I don't really include this, though. It's the Toronto Arenas. It's one of, like, the Toronto throwback jerseys when they were doing the 100 years. It's a Fanatics. I don't wear it a ton. I wear it in some videos. I still think it's cool. It's a nice, basic thing. It was one of the first ever teams in the NHL when it came in. Then you have a Leafs jersey from, like, 2012. It's Tyler Bozak on the back, so a hella throwback there. But I think this is a nice jersey. I like the patch there. Pretty cool. I don't wear it that much either because it is a Reebok as well. It's actually an authentic jersey, so I guess that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that till now. Wow, what a jersey casual I am. And then you got the last one. This was also a gift from LeBlanc James. It's a reverse retro for the Maple Leafs. So I thought this was one of my cooler ads as well. It is a Fanatics, but it still is nice. Again, it's also one of my favorites too because I do like the reverse retros. I do like the reverse retros. All right, moving into the next ones here, we have a Team USA jersey. The 4 Nations and World Juniors are coming up. I'm going to be wearing this a bunch. I do need to get a bigger one because it is small, but I still love it. Still one of my favorite pools, 100%. Okay, next one is another instance of a duplicate. It is a Vancouver Canucks home, but it is Bo Horvat on the back. And this is another one of those duplicates because I literally have the same thing. And you guys will remember that early on in this channel, well, not early on, like during 2022, I loved this jersey. And then I got a duplicate and I just sent the other one to my other house. So it's still there, currently hung up on my wall. But yeah, at least for that one, like, again, I got 2 of them. It's still one of my favorite alternates. It's still up there on that list as one of my favorites. Okay, moving into the Vegas Golden Knights ones. The ironic thing is they actually have their home, their away, their alternate. But again, as I said, I gave the home to my sister. And the other 2 I do have here. You start off with an away. My 3rd ever jersey that I got, it was an unboxing video on the channel. You can go look at it. It's like my first one of my unboxings that I did. It's Marchessault, though. It's Jonathan Marchessault. Who this jersey recently became irrelevant. I think the rest of these are all just irrelevant. Like, I think 75% of these jerseys are just no longer, like, good. So, I hate to say it, but it's true. All right, only 4 more. You have a Golden Knights alternate, and it's Marc-Andre Fleury, so again, another irrelevant. But I love the glitter. It was a pretty cool jersey when I got it. I was like, wow, this is nice. It is very nice, but then I saw who was on the back, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I got it, because it's another player who's no longer there. All right, next up, you move into the Washington Capitals, and this is pretty cool because I have a Capitals home with the A, but it's Ovechkin. I was like, wow, that's a pretty cool pool. That's from 2020, for those who remember when I did that on my Christmas unboxing the one year. But yeah, this was a pretty cool one that I got. Yeah, and then 2 years ago, or actually no, it was almost 3 years ago at this point, but 2 years ago, I got this Ovechkin reverse retro. This is still one of my favorites by far. It is so clean, so nice. Again, it's Adidas. It got the reverse retro thing there. It's again one of my favorites. The NHL patch there is coming off though, but I do need to fix that. But still, by far one of my favorites. Not even really close either. And then last but not least, the final jersey that I got to complete the collection all in one was this Winnipeg Jets home. It's blank. It was literally the craziest thing ever. It's very rare you see people who have all 32 jerseys, but I do, along with 50 other jerseys as well. And that is my jersey collection. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, I predicted this video will be about 30 minutes long, and look at that, it's about 30 minutes long. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on the jerseys. If you want to get mad at my fanatics, you can. There's so many of them, but yeah, be sure to like and please subscribe if you're new and you like the video. I would appreciate that as well. Again, it's been a great week so far, a great month, a great year, honestly, for this channel, and I'm looking forward to the next, and I'll see you guys. If you guys just tune in for these, I'll see you guys next year.